Good morning. Thank you so much for joining me today. I'm really excited because we're going to do a super fun, energizing flow. And I'm calling this series Morning Brew Pilates. So imagine it's going to give you the energy that a shot of coffee would. We're just going to start actually laying on the ground, taking a few deep breaths. As you're taking these deep breaths in and out, I really want you to notice how as you exhale, your stomach is going to go closer in towards your spine. And when you inhale, it's going to expand. We're going to use kind of that motion of when you exhale and your breath is going out to bring your stomach in to actually power a lot of our movements. So you can go ahead if you haven't already and bring your knees kind of up towards the ceiling. And you can feel how it feels to kind of shift your tailbone back, forward, and just have your lower back actually touching the ground. We're going to get into our workout now. So you're going to lift your arms all the way back over your head and you're going to lift up, trying to keep your heels on the ground and then roll forward. This is our roll up. We're going to do a few of these. Now, what's wonderful is each time you do one, it counts as if you had done 6 crunches. So roll up as best as you can, lift nice and tall. Make sure that as much as you can, you're not lifting those heels up off the ground. Really focusing on using your core to actually lift you slowly and then come all the way up nice and tall. If you want, you can give it a nice stretch forward before slowly rolling back down. And we're going to go ahead and do it again. Really think about rolling each vertebrae at a time to get yourself up nice and tall. A long stretch forward, and we're going to go back nice and slow again. All right, we're getting into the swing of things now. Again, we're going to lift our chest up off the mat and roll ourselves up, which is why we call it the roll up. Amazing. Nice and slow on the way back down, slower than you want to go. Those hands are nice and tall. And we're actually going to go ahead into our next exercise. So what we can go ahead and do now, so you're going to go into a tabletop position and just lower one foot and touch it towards the ground and then do the other one. Imagine that you're dipping your toe in some water, feeling very elegant as you do it, and make sure that you're keeping your shoulders lifted up off of the mat the entire time. That's really important. So keep going here. A couple more toe touches. And one thing you can do too is really think about keeping your lower back grounded into the mat. So that way you're not hurting your back at all and you're really keeping your core muscles engaged. Lower it down. You can give that a nice little squeeze close to your chest to release the lower back. And we're going to go back into tabletop position. Lifting your head, neck, and shoulders up off the mat and dip both down this time. Very nice. This should be a little bit more challenging, and this is just our warm-up. It's going to get a lot more challenging as this goes on. All right, let's lower. Again, imagine you're dipping your toes in some water and then slowly bringing it back up. Excellent. Let's keep it going. This is really great. Amazing. Up. And we bring it up and we rest. Perfect. You are doing really well, and I hope this is helping you feel very nice and awake this morning or evening if you're doing it in the evening. I'm going to go straight into our ab series, and this is a single leg stretch, so you're going to pull one leg in towards your chest and then the other. Make sure you're extending your other leg out, really trying to stretch it as you're doing that, and lifting your chest up off the mat the whole time. All right, bring that knee close in towards your chest. Keep it going. Very good. We've just got a few more. And make sure you're breathing. Let's not forget those breaths. That's really what's going to help us actually strengthen the core even more. Just a few more here. Amazing. Oh, well done. Head down to rest. We're going to curl back up, and we're going to actually extend both legs and arms out and then curl into a little ball and do this again, a long extension. Bring the arms round into a nice little ball. And we're going to curl into that ball. That really should be a nice crunch that you're getting as well. This is fantastic, and this one is actually called the double leg stretch. So we're bringing those legs in towards the chest and then extending fully out. This is a wonderful workout for your core, for your abs especially, but really it's helping you lengthen and strengthen that body. Keep going, just a few more here. Excellent work. This should feel like a nice stretch actually when you bring yourself into a nice little ball too. Perfect. Down, we can rest. We're going to go into scissors next, so you're going to extend both of your legs long. You're going to give a nice little pull, tug, tug, and switch. And switch. Make sure you're breathing throughout. Tug, tug, switch. And you can also think about this as like inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Very good. You're doing excellent work here. Keep it going. This, of course, is our classic ab series that we often do in Pilates, and you're about halfway through the ab series portion of the workout. All right, bring that head down to rest. Give yourself a nice squeeze to release the lower back, and we're going to go ahead into our lower lift. So our legs are towards the ceiling, we lower down and bring them all the way up. Only going to be doing about 10 of these, so I know you guys can make it. This one is particularly challenging. But keep your shoulders up off the mat, your neck nice and cradled in the palm of your hands. You're going to lower down and then use your core strength to lift it all the way back up. This is really working those lower abdominals that a lot of people like to target. So you're going to lower here and lift with all your strength. Lower, and there we go. We did it. You made that. Amazing. We're going to go next into the bicycle or the crisscross. I know you guys know this one, so just follow along here. We're going to go for only about 10 again. Make sure that you're really working hard, turning your body and still trying to keep both of your shoulder blades off the mat. A lot of times in this one, we tend to tap one shoulder blade on the ground as we're switching, but if you can, try and keep them both up throughout. This is working some really nice obliques. Oh, amazing. You already made it. That was so quick. Look at that. All right, we're going to come up here and we're going to go on to our side. So the first work that we're going to do, it might look like leg work, but it's really working your side abdominals, so your obliques more. And what you're going to do is you're going to lift up your legs, kind of hold them together, as I'm doing here, and then you're going to lift up your head as well. You should feel like a nice long line. I like to think of this as kind of a banana. I don't think it's the official name, but I really enjoy it. Then you rest. Lift both of your legs up together. They should be unified as if it's one long leg, and then lower back down. You're going to lift your legs and your head up again in a second. Here we go. Up and your head. Hold. Breathe. And lower down. Wonderful. Let's do this again. Lift on both sides. Hold it and feel that crunch and lower back down. Wonderful. Okay, so make sure that your legs are kind of at this diagonal angle, shooting towards the corner of your mat. That's important here. And you're going to lift that top leg and just make little circles. Imagine you're doing kind of like a dinner plate. And you're circling forward here. Make sure as well that your body is not rocking, and we're going to reverse it. Reverse that. We're just doing 10 here. This is going to work really the side of your bum muscle. You probably don't feel it quite yet, but you will. Okay, that's it. That's wonderful. We're going to go on to our next exercise and lift that leg up again. This time, rather than having your foot pointed, you're going to go ahead and have it flexed. So you're going to circle one way, flexing, and now we're going to reverse it, circle the other way. Keep going and keep breathing throughout. I'm definitely starting to feel this. I hope you all are too. Okay, I'm going to lower that down. Then you're going to lift that top leg, point it up towards the ceiling, and flex all the way down. point up towards the sky, flex down. Point and flex. This should feel like a really nice, pretty motion. You're just kind of elegantly painting the sky. And we're gonna go ahead and go up and down. You should be getting a nice stretch as well doing this. And if you can't get up too high, that's totally fine. Just go as high as you are feeling comfortable with today. Lower it all the way down, back up and down, up, down. Wonderful. Okay, we're gonna flip onto our other side and do exactly the same thing one more time, but of course on the other side so that we feel nice and even. So have your legs in that nice kind of angle shape towards the corner of your mat and lift them up. And then lift your upper body up as well at the same time. Hold, 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 and lower. This is such a great one. It doesn't look like it'd be crazy, but when you do it, oof, you can feel it. Let's hold it and lengthen and come back down. Gonna lift up here in a second. Lift those legs and the chest up. Hold it, hold your banana, and come down. All right, we're gonna lift. Keep breathing here. Big breath and lower. Okay, both up and the top up again as well. Lots of breathing here. Nice deep breaths. And down. Wonderful. Okay, you can adjust yourself if you need to. You're gonna come up and you're gonna lift that top leg and circle forward. So nice pointed toe. Imagine doing a little dinner plate, circling forward here. And reverse it. Let's go backwards. Make sure that you're not shifting forward or back kind of your waist when you're doing this. You try and keep the rest of your body as stable as possible. Okay, we lower that and we're going to do the same thing, but again this time with your foot flexed. So let's flex that foot and go ahead and circle forward. Circling 10 times forward. Excellent, you're almost there. And we're going to go backwards now. Reverse it. Keep breathing and keep your body as stable as possible. It is only that top leg that is moving. Amazing. You did it. All right, we're going to go ahead and paint the sky. That top leg is going to point all the way up and flex down. Point that up and flex down. Point up towards that sky and down. Let's go. Only a few more. Come on, we're going to keep breathing throughout. This should be feeling really nice, kind of a nice stretch after some of that work we've done. Okay, we've only got a couple more here. Keep going and breathing. You've got this. Amazing, you're almost there. Yes, you did it. Well done. Okay, we're very close to the end now. We only have about one exercise left. With Pilates, I really love to finish with a nice little Pilates push-up. Helps you feel nice and strong. So we're going to reach up towards the sky and then we're going to kind of roll our body all the way down. And we're going to walk ourselves out into our push-up position. Here you're going to lower, keep your elbows really close towards your body. And lower just about halfway and then push up. Lower halfway and push up. We're only doing 10 of these. That's 3 and 4. Well done. We're at 5 now. Only 5 left. 5. Yes. 4. Keep that body strong. 3. Core in tight. 2. Last one, give it all you've got. And 1. Yes, amazing. You can go ahead and go into a nice downward dog. Bring your toes and your feet in towards each other. Release that lower back, wiggle a bit, and come all the way up to standing. Amazing. We'll come down to seated for a last mini stretch. Sit nice and tall, stretch those arms up towards the ceiling and then bring them all the way down and around. Gonna come to one side towards the right, and we're gonna do the same on the left just to get a nice stretch throughout the side. Wonderful. One big stretch, and that's it. Oh, you did it. I'm so proud of you. Thank you so much for joining me in this workout. It was such a pleasure to have you, and I hope you come and join me again soon. If you enjoyed, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with a friend. Bye.